the quiet sanctuary of my study, where the soft glow of candlelight casts a warm embrace upon the ancient scrolls and tomes that line the shelves. I find myself immersed in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. As a practitioner of the Stoic way of life, I am no stranger to the tempestuous currents of anxiety that assail the human soul. Yet, armed with the teachings of Stoicism, I have discovered 8 steadfast strategies to confront and overcome this formidable foe. Point 1. Acceptance of the present moment. Anxiety often takes root in our resistance to the present moment. As we yearn for what has passed or dread what is yet to come, the Stoic sage, however, embraces the here and now with serene acceptance, recognizing that the only moment we truly possess is the present. Like a sailor navigating the open sea, we must steer our ship with courage and grace, surrendering to the winds of fate and trusting in the wisdom of providence. By accepting what is, rather than lamenting what could have been or fearing what might be, we free ourselves from the chains of anxiety and find peace in the unfolding of each passing moment. To embrace the present moment is to surrender to the natural flow of life, relinquishing our futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. Picture yourself seated in a quiet chamber, the soft glow of candlelight casting a warm embrace upon your surroundings. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath as it rises and falls, anchoring you firmly in the here and now. Let go of the burdens of yesterday and the uncertainties of tomorrow, for they are but phantoms that haunt the mind. In this moment of serene acceptance, you are free to savor the simple pleasures of existence, free to bask in the radiant beauty of the present moment. Point 2. Cultivation of virtue. Anxiety often arises from our failure to live in accordance with our highest ideals and values. The Stoic path, illuminated by the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, offers a guiding light to navigate the complexities of life. Through the cultivation of virtue, we fortify the citadel of the soul against the assaults of anxiety, anchoring ourselves firmly in the bedrock of moral excellence. Like a gardener tending to his crops, we must nurture and cultivate the virtues within us, pruning away the weeds of vice and nurturing the blossoms of virtue, until our souls bloom with the radiance of moral integrity. Virtue is not a distant ideal to be admired from afar, but a living embodiment of the highest aspirations of the human spirit. Picture yourself standing upon a precipice, the winds of uncertainty swirling around you. Yet, with each step, you embody the virtues of the Stoic sage wisdom to discern the path of righteousness, courage to face life's challenges with grace and dignity, justice to uphold the principles of fairness and equity, intemperance to master the unruly passions of the soul. In the crucible of virtue, anxiety finds no foothold, for the soul is fortified by the strength of moral excellence. Point 3. Practice of mindfulness. Anxiety often thrives in the turbulent waters of the mind. As our thoughts and emotions swirl like leaves caught in a whirlwind, the Stoic practitioner, however, practices mindfulness as a means of quieting the stormy seas of the mind. Through mindful awareness, we observe our thoughts and emotions with detached equanimity, neither clinging to them nor pushing them away, like a vigilant sentinel standing guard at the gates of the mind. We remain vigilant and watchful, ever mindful of the ebb and flow of our inner landscape. In the stillness of mindful awareness, we find refuge from the tempest of anxiety and discover a sanctuary of peace within. Mindfulness is not a passive state of being, but an active practice of cultivating awareness and presence in each moment. Picture yourself walking along a sun-dappled path, the earth beneath your feet firm and steady. With each mindful step, you anchor yourself in the present moment, letting go of the burdens of yesterday and the uncertainties of tomorrow. Feel the gentle caress of the breeze upon your skin, the rhythmic cadence of your footsteps echoing in harmony with the pulse of the universe. In the sacred space of mindful awareness, anxiety evaporates like dew beneath the morning sun, leaving behind a profound sense of inner calm and tranquility. Point 4. Embrace of adversity. Anxiety often arises from our aversion to adversity and discomfort. As we seek to avoid pain and seek comfort at all costs, the Stoic philosopher, however, embraces adversity as a necessary and inevitable aspect of the human experience, like a blacksmith forging steel in the fires of the forge. We must embrace the trials and tribulations of life as opportunities for growth and transformation. Through the crucible of adversity, we temper the steel of our souls, forging ourselves into beings of strength and resilience, rather than cowering in fear before the specter of adversity. We stand tall and resolute, confronting life's challenges with courage and fortitude. Adversity is not a punishment to be avoided, but a teacher to be embraced, a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. Picture yourself facing a daunting obstacle, its shadow looming large before you. Instead of shrinking back in fear, you square your shoulders and meet the challenge head-on, drawing upon the reserves of inner strength and resilience that lie within. With each trial, each tribulation, you emerge from the crucible of adversity stronger and more resilient than before. A testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul. In the embrace of adversity, anxiety is transformed into a source of empowerment and liberation. And we emerge from the fires of tribulation as beings of unshakable resolve and inner peace. Point 5. Practice of detachment. Anxiety often ensnares us in the web of attachment, as we cling desperately to people, possessions, and outcomes beyond our control. The Stoic adept, however, practices detachment as a means of liberation from the shackles of desire and attachment. Like a traveler unburdened by heavy baggage, we must release our grip on the things of this world, recognizing that true happiness and tranquility lie not in the possession of external goods, but in the serenity of an untroubled mind. By cultivating an attitude of detachment, we free ourselves from the anxieties of craving and clinging, and discover a profound sense of inner freedom and peace. Detachment is not a renunciation of the world, but a transcendence of its transient pleasures and sorrows. Picture yourself seated in a garden, the petals of a rose unfolding before you. Though you admire its beauty, you do not cling to it. Knowing that all things are subject to the winds of change, feel the gentle caress of the breeze upon your skin, the fragrance of flowers perfuming the air. In the simplicity of detachment, you find liberation from the anxieties of craving and clinging, and discover a boundless ocean of peace within. Point 6. Acceptance of the inevitable. Anxiety often festers in the soil of our resistance to the inevitable march of time and change. The Stoic luminary accepts the impermanence of life with serene equanimity, knowing that all things must pass. Like a leaf carried upon the breeze, we must surrender to the natural rhythms of existence, embracing the flow of life with open arms. By accepting the inevitability of change and impermanence, we liberate ourselves from the anxieties of clinging to what is passing away, and find solace in the eternal dance of creation and dissolution. Acceptance of the inevitable is not a resignation to fate, but a recognition of the inherent beauty and wisdom of the universe. Picture yourself standing beneath the vault of the heavens, the stars twinkling overhead like diamonds in the night sky. In this moment of cosmic awe, you surrender to the inexorable forces of fate, embracing the fleeting beauty of existence with open arms. Feel the vastness of the universe stretching out before you, the timeless dance of the cosmos unfolding in perfect harmony. In the embrace of acceptance, anxiety evaporates like mist beneath the morning sun, and we find ourselves immersed in the boundless ocean of existence. Point 7. Cultivation of resilience. Anxiety often finds fertile ground in the soil of our weakness and vulnerability. As we succumb to the pressures and challenges of life, the Stoic adept, however, cultivates resilience as a means of weathering the storms of adversity with grace and dignity. Like a mighty oak tree that bends but does not break in the face of fierce winds, we must cultivate inner strength and fortitude to withstand the trials and tribulations of life. Through the practice of resilience, we transform adversity into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery, and emerge from the crucible of hardship stronger and more resilient than before. Resilience is not a quality that we are born with, but a skill that we cultivate through practice and perseverance. Picture yourself standing amidst the ruins of a fallen empire, the echoes of bygone glory fading into the mists of time. Yet, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you emerge from the crucible of adversity stronger and more resilient than before. Feel the fire of determination burning within you, the unwavering resolve to rise above life's challenges and triumph over adversity. In the crucible of resilience, anxiety is transformed into a source of empowerment and strength, and we emerge from the fires of tribulation as beings of unshakable resolve and inner peace. Point 8. Surrender to fate. Anxiety often gnaws at the soul when we resist the natural flow of life, clinging desperately to the illusion of control. The Stoic sage, however, surrenders to the divine order of the cosmos, trusting in the inherent wisdom and benevolence of providence. Like a sailor who sets sail upon the vast and boundless sea, we must relinquish our need for certainty and control and surrender to the unfolding of life with open-hearted acceptance. By surrendering to fate, we release ourselves from the burdens of anxiety and worry and find peace in the knowledge that all things unfold according to the grand design of the universe. Surrender to fate is not a passive resignation to destiny, but an active embrace of the divine order of the cosmos. Picture yourself adrift upon a vast and boundless sea, the waves of fate carrying you ever onward toward the shores of eternity. In this moment of surrender, you relinquish the burden of anxiety, finding solace in the knowledge that you are but a humble actor upon the stage of life. Feel the gentle rhythm of the waves beneath your vessel, the endless expanse of the sea stretching out before you. In the embrace of surrender, anxiety evaporates like mist beneath the morning sun, and we find ourselves carried upon the currents of fate with courage, grace, and equanimity. In conclusion, the path to inner peace and tranquility amidst the stormy seas of anxiety is paved with the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Through the practice of acceptance, virtue, mindfulness, resilience, detachment, acceptance of the inevitable, cultivation of resilience, and surrender to fate, we navigate the tumultuous waters of life with courage, grace, and equanimity. May these 8 steadfast strategies serve as guiding stars on the journey to liberation from the tyranny of anxiety, and may we find refuge in the serene embrace of the Stoic way of life.